What's going on, YouTube? Hey, this a quick review on this Kemei 1856, the one everybody been raving about. It has a great motor. I don't really care for the steel blade at all. But I haven't used it neither. Well, I did, and I tried it for a second or two, and I just had to take it off the clipper. So I made a couple modifications, but what I did was I got me a style crowd fade blade to go on it. And it's cutting like butter now, and that's with the cutting blade on it. This video is a little bit awkward, I guess, because I'm not really good at it, at making videos at all. I messed up big time, but hopefully we get a better shot at it in a second here. I will get it better on his head, kind of. But this is the Kemei 1856. I'm actually starting my ball with my second guideline, my fading guideline. As you can see it right there. And the blade got kind of warm on it. Wasn't unbearable to the touch, but it did get kind of warm. That's something I noticed about the Kemei clippers. The blade get hot on them pretty quick. No matter what kind of blades you put on it, it do get warm. So I don't know. Maybe you have to change the cam follower and the maybe the spring and the cutting blade, But yeah, I'm thinking about putting a babyless fade blade on it, the black one. Yeah, but anyway, it still cut pretty good with this style crowd blade on it. It can get the job done if you like doing your head at the house or something like that. But I mean, you probably could get it just right if, like I said, if you just modified it. It actually got good battery life. I think it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think, I ain't for sure. Or an hour and 2 hours, yeah, 2 hours and 30 minutes, y'all. Right. But it run pretty good, man. Fade really good. Can't even be mad at it for the price I got it for. If I did put the Babyless blades on, it's still under $100. But I like the way it cut. It cut smooth. I think everything I done got from AliExpress been pretty good. It's like the one or two, well, just one clipper from Tomb I didn't like, but other than that, they've been pretty good. I like them better than I like a couple of clippers from Amazon. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing right now because I can't see it, but I'm sure I'm on the, well, that's the 1.5 guard. That's what I cut it down at, yeah. And I kind of started this fade in an awkward spot because I want to kind of like show y'all that you can kind of like, so for instance, I'm going to intentionally push his fade up a little bit higher anyway. So the purpose of this video was just to show you guys that you can kind of, how you mess up on a fade, how you fix it. So I'm only going to do it in an area where you can actually see it right here in the front kind of. So yeah, I think yeah, that's why I fixed the camera right there so I can actually see it better. I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, so yeah, I knocked it down going with the grain with that 1.5. So I had to fade some of it in, And as you can see, my son, he keep slouching over and dropping his head this way and that way. He just do that. I don't know what's wrong with him. He ain't nothing but a big ass baby. I don't spoil him too much. But anyway, as you can see, it's getting in that work, man. It leave a pretty good blend. It's not a bad clipper at all. The only thing bad about it is the blades. I think most of them clippers on AliExpress, if you just put you a really good blade on, I know people say, well, you can get the haircut. Most of the Mexican guys, like, Um, I could cut they hair with a decent blade because it's more straighter. It's not as coarse. When you cutting coarse hair like what I cut a lot of the times, it's you need a good blade. You gotta have good blades, and you gotta have good guards. Cause some of these guards I'm gonna show you here in a minute, like this one guard I'm about to use, is garbage. You know what I'm saying? If you press down into it too hard, like fading, if you press that blade down into the guard too hard, it's gonna leave a spot. So that was the real purpose of this video. I wanted to show you the clipper, but I still wanted to show people how you can get some out. So eventually I'm finna do it when I get this one guard. I'll put this one guard back on. You're gonna see me, and I'm gonna intentionally do this. I did it on the other side. I didn't do that. I already had it when I was over there just a minute ago. I already had blended it into the area I wanted it. But you about okay? So this the half guard, right? Okay, so you seen me do that, right? Okay, so I did that with it halfway open. So I wanted to show you guys how you can fix something like that if you messed it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. So that's what you do basically. You go ahead and follow your steps, fall down, fall down. So when you do that, you automatically know the one should get it out. You know, because this is a blending guard. It's really not an A guard, but if you want to call it an A guard, that's fine. This is a blending guard. So I put that in there a certain way so you can actually see how I'm doing a drop fade, but I did that intentionally. I normally fade down, but I wanted to show you if you mess up, what you do is you just keep blending the way you normally, let your clip out, and then keep going on about your blend. Don't stop what you're doing. Just make sure you don't, whatever position you had that clip in, just let it all the way out and then fall down. Because sometimes when you fade up, you're going to do this. And then a lot of guys don't know how, let me get the one guard. Yeah, you have to get the one guard, but you're going to have to let it all the way out. And then you're going to have to blend it down. So just don't get discouraged. That's the point. Because when I first started cutting hair, I would make this simple mistake all the time. You see it now? I don't know why it focused in better and it was blurry just a minute ago. I don't understand it. But as you can see, that's how you get that spot out. Just grab your one guard. And that's when you're blending up, that's what you're going to do. Sometimes, a lot of the time, that's what you're going to see. So don't get discouraged. Just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you're in the right area. You know, if you went up too high in that area, drop it down just a tap. Let it out. Start blending. And if you see it's working good, just let it in one and then come up maybe a little bit more. That's if you're blending up. So this is a way of blending up. So if you messed up, now you just want to blend down. So that's me with it all the way open pretty much. I'm probably now that's with it all the way open because I can see how high I am. So you see how it kind of came out with it open. See? So what I'm gonna do now is, well, I'm finna claw it, but eventually I'm just going, and that's higher than what I'm fading. That's not in the area I'm fading. See, I'm up a little bit higher. So yeah, that was a claw method. But yeah, anyway, and that was just to knock it down, just a tap right there. So I think I done popped it down just one. Yeah, I think I knocked it down just one. But I'm gonna clean this fade up after I'm done anyway. I'm gonna let him go wash his hair, and then I'm gonna clean it up, and well, I'm gonna actually tape him up. So it won't be in this video. I'm gonna make another little quick video if I didn't mess that up. And if I did, I'll just make another one sometime this week. I want to give y'all guys how I do my tape ups. And I do mine a lot of ways. Sometimes I start on the vertical bar. Sometimes I start in the middle where the bridge of the nose is. So, but yeah. See, now I think I took the blade off, yeah. So this style crowd blade, man, as you can see, it's pretty good, man. It's like, it's still too thin to me. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and get the Babyliss blade because it's a little bit thicker, from my understanding. I did some measurements, rather than weight, looking at how much it weigh and all that. So from my understanding, they're a little bit more heavier, and they're a little bit more thicker. So, uh, man, from my understanding, they don't get as hot. So I got another Kemei 2293 coming with a AliExpress replacement blade for a Babyliss. So I wanted to see how the replacement blade worked. So I'll drop y'all a video of that this week. But yeah, man, I got that zero guard on there now. Now this zero guard, it's not the best. I've been working with it because I just like the color of it, so I just throw it on. But I really don't really use it that much. I really was just trying to not use too much of mine. I've been trying to give y'all what AliExpress give you, basically. So this is basically all AliExpress. Even that red guard, it's an AliExpress guard, wall guard. That's really not that good to me, but we gonna use it anyway. But yeah, see that front part, that's what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna clean all that up. But yeah, that's how I like to cut his hair. I like to give him a high drop fade. So that's how I like to do my little drop fades. I bring it like I drop it. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people like the way I do that. Yeah. Yeah, I got my own unique way. But that guard there, I hate that guard. I really don't use I really use my TPOB guard, my one guard, but for the purpose of this video, I just used all Toomey. That guard sucked really. But I like guards that blend soft. Like my fast feed guard, a lot of people don't like them, right? A lot of people like the master blade, the master guard, purple double magnet, whatever. They cut good, they smooth, right? But still, my fast feed guard cut smooth. So, and I know a lot of people don't really mess with their guards, but me personally, I like them because they cut smooth. They soft blending. But I've been, I got out my ways and started messing with cordless clippers and just trying to see what I could find on a budget that I can help you guys out with. And as you can see, this really I don't know how much the style crowd blades are on but at Walmart they only, I think it's like $40. I could be wrong. Check it out, cause I buy stuff from all anywhere if it's a cheap deal. But yeah, as you seen, I went in there and I got that little bit of. I ain't been wanting to jump in front of the camera, so I've been trying to learn how to fade to the side. As you seen, I just pointed to that little spot right there. But that little spot, I'm going to come back and get out completely once he get out the shower. Because his head is a little dirty to me. So I had to let him wash it so I can get it clean. But yeah, I'm going back in with my blending guard. That's a blending guard. Once again, that is not a zero guard. Yeah, so I want y'all to know that. Don't think that, oh, yeah, give you a zero guard. That is not a zero guard. That is a blending guard. But when you use that, if you know how to cut, you can't come right back in with an open. If you got a clipper that allow you. The thing with TPOP guards, that's a TPOP guard. They cut smooth, but to me, unless you got something that can extend out almost an inch, not quite an inch, but almost an inch, then yeah, you're not gonna get it with that guard. It's not gonna blend all the way in smooth. You got to know how to blend in with that. To me, I wouldn't. To me, I wouldn't suggest using the candy clippers to finish a fade out, but you can. There's guys on there that actually just show you how to fade with it. I just don't have patience with a 4-click. I ain't trying to learn it, actually. I just rather buy a floating level or a 5-click. That's why I bought this clipper, because a lot of the clippers on AliExpress, they 4 clicks, and I don't really like that. So you probably won't never see me use a 4-click. Now I do use the candy clipper, but I use it when I used to clean up with it, but that was it. That was the only time I really used it. To me, it cleaned up real good with the original blade on it. But I took the blade off and put it on my Apex, and I'm not mad about it neither. So I'm actually gonna take the motor out of that candy and I'm gonna put it in a Jimmy. Make me a floating level out, and I'm hoping that the wall scratch bracket or style crowd stretch bracket fit the Jimmy. So I'll give y'all guys an update on that soon. But yeah, I don't know what kind of blade I'm gonna get for it, but I'll figure it out when I order it. But yeah, man, I'm just basically cleaning it up now. I'm not, like I said, I'm gonna come back and mess with it a little bit more. He let his hair grow out a little bit to me, so I like it a certain way. So I'm gonna play with it and play with it for a little while here, and I'm gonna get it right. And then I'm gonna let him go take a shower. So we winding down. We got a couple more minutes here, man. We're gonna wind it down. I just basically wanted to show y'all that this Kemei 1856 is nice. If you get the right blade set up with it, it's nice. Like I said, I'm gonna get the Babyliss blades for it and give y'all a better view of it. I think it'll cut real nice with the Babyliss blade. I think it'll cut nice with the Vapor blade. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. Stylecraft. I think it'll cut good with that. Yeah. Fusion blade, whatever that is. I think it'll cut good with that. Because it came with a blade like that. But it's not quite the same. Like I said, it's cheap for a reason. So I wouldn't advise you buy it and jump in no shop or nothing with it. But like I said, if you at home or something, you just wanna clean yourself up in between haircuts or something like that, then yeah, you might get it done with that blade. But I don't really. It's not that smooth to me. So I would change it. But each his own. I would tell you don't be hard headed though. If you see everybody that got one, especially using it, you're gonna see them change that blade. I don't know if it get hot or not because I didn't use it that long. That's how much it sucked to me. But yeah. As far as the motor go and the feel of the clipper and the click system, it's a good clipper for the price of it. If you spent, just to make sure you was getting a nice blend, if you spent $50 on the blades with a cam flower system, maybe like I think Babyliss do that, or it might be Stylecraft that do that. Whatever, one of them send the cam follow. But if you can get that with your blade and change it and change the cutting blade and steel blade, man, you might have a real good clipper. But if you just leaving the original blades on it, you're gonna be disappointed probably. Probably, I'm pretty sure you'll be disappointed. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad clipper, because if I wanted to, I could have actually used it. But it took me too much time. It at least took an hour to get it how I wanted to be the look. And I just was really at one point with this haircut here, especially on this side, I really I really had to push it up, you know. So when you get out the shower, I'm actually gonna clean this side up a little bit better. But I wanted to show y'all that you can ask how you would actually fix a spot where you messed up. So as you can see, I messed that up, and I pushed that up, and I still was able to blend it out, you know. So just like I said, always make sure you just keep following your steps, keep moving around, and eventually it'll fall in place for you, man. And it's gonna look good, you know. So don't get discouraged if you mess up 1, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, you know. First of all, you know, start on your cousins or people you know before you go to charging people, you know what I'm saying? And then when you charge them, you know, until you get good, charge them $5, $10, man. Because you're really practicing on their head, you know. So for guys that just starting out, you know, for guys that's been cutting for a while, you know, if you just change the blade on this clipper here, man, you got you a good one, honestly. If you know what you're doing, but yeah. Yeah, this thing, it cut real nice if you know what you're doing. But to me, I really had to change the blade to get it to cut the way I wanted to cut. And that's just a steel blade. Now I still got the cutting blade on it. Like I said in another video, the cutting blade ain't that bad, but I am gonna change it because I like to blow through haircut, and the motor is strong enough to blow through haircuts. It's strong enough to plow through too. You can plow through hell with this. So yeah, it's a good all-around clipper if you ask me. Change the blade, you got a good all-around clipper. Them 75 RPM, them 7,500 RPMs is hitting on it. So yeah. Yeah, I'll give this clipper without the blades, and you put you some pro blades on it. Even with a taper blade, this will hit good. I'm telling you. Depending on what type of taper blade you put on, something like a caliber taper blade. I'm not familiar with a lot of other taper blades. I'm familiar with the Made Show taper blade. I'm familiar with the oh man, Stylecraft taper blade. I'm not familiar with no other taper blade. And caliber taper blade to me is smooth. It's a blend. It blends smooth. That's just my opinion. I feel like you can fade any kind of way with that taper blade. You might have to find something to take a line out with. But it cuts so smooth all the way down to the point where you can use your trimmer. It's awesome. I have that on that VGR, and it's nice, man. So if you got a little chain and you can get you one and your lever ain't, I just tried it out. I had got a good one, so my lever not messed up. I love it. I actually use it now more than I use any other clipper, and I got a caliber. I got a couple more. I'm actually I gotta get me another wall. I need. Well, that's why I'm gonna get this Jimmy, and I'm gonna replace it as a wall. I'm gonna make it hit like a wall, though. Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a video on it in next couple weeks, maybe about the next 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe in the next month. You know, I give y'all a review on it. I ain't in no rush. But yeah, the video coming to an end. As you can see, the clipper is good, but just mind that you know, take your time. Like I said, I had to clean this up a little bit. After he washed, I had to get him to wash his scalp, wash his hair. So, but it cut smooth. I might take some picture of it tomorrow when he come home from school and post them so you can see what I'm talking about. How I went back and cleaned it up. But yeah, I want y'all to stay blessed, man. And if you got the chain, you got $25, man. AliExpress. This is the Kemei 1856, man. They actually got a DK bag blades. I'm finna get me one of them. Try that blade out. So yeah, you want to order one, man? Order that DK bag fade blade, man. Try it out. You'll be under $40 easy. And yeah, man, y'all stay up, stay blessed. They even got, I think they even got a, like a fusion blade, taper blade type gig. Yeah, try it out. Stay up, stay blessed, man.
Did you see that picture? The guy's even cuter than I remembered. And like you said, we have the same favorite movie franchise. He is on fire.